is solid on her inside. Julie Robertson of Emmanuel. The battle went up to 80 meters. Then after that, Our Lady of the Angels, Lewis, this all. Shan looking solid. She's the one to catch. Our Lady of the Angels going in chase. But the race might be over before you blink clear of Stella Maris, who steps forward. The rest of the chasing pack have too much work to do this afternoon. She shuts it down before the line. 16:38, the flash time. Joseph, oh, she's smooth at 50 meters, at 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 14:69. Solid. Representing Emmanuel Christian Academy. The chasing pack have too much work to do this afternoon. And Emmanuel Christian looking solid. Heads up to the sky. Takes him across the line. 6 on the inside from Bright Beginnings. Christopher McKenzie, who's looking solid at this stage. Out there in lane 6. In lane 4, Jaden Allison of St. Andrew was looking solid until he was overtaken on the line. Field goal. Oh my word. Only a bird above could keep pace. Is awesome. Perhaps special. What? Oh my word. Look at Lucas Young. Young, gifted, black, spirited, fast. The winner, 15-1-1. On the outside in lane 6, Hansen of Stella Maris. But at the moment it is Latti negotiating how this race should run. And be won, 15. McPherson of Alvernia. As if jogging and taking them through an afternoon stroll. And doing well to shut it down at the. And Vaz Spence right there on his shoulders, giving him some work to do. These two athletes at it. Oh my word. The late edition might have joined us, but lane 2 and 3. The battle come down between these two, but the athlete of lane 2 just pulling away. And to get his nose in front of Our Lady of the Angels, Williams looking solid out there. In lane 3, St. Peter center of the track looking good from Heidel. Lewis, but Vaz on the outside to Wade. Wade on the outside for Vaz. Vaz gets 5 and 7. Right away we look to the athlete of Mona Witter. Looking solid, but I've got into some trouble. And so the athlete out there in lane 6. But the athlete in lane 1 had some trouble. But Our Lady of the Angels out there in lane 3. Small got up well. Oh my, with 2 flights of hurdles to clear. Look at Small of Our Lady of the Angels go. So the athlete of St. Teresa surges to the front, but only just, looking a little bit gingerly, but negotiating quite well. And then takes him through the line. So the athlete looking solid out there in lane 3. It is, of course, and later, shots to the front, but half a company facing on the outside. Vaz on the inside in lane 2. Vaz will take them to the line. Slater. And this one is far from over. When we thought that St. John's had it, coming through to nip them on the line. What a glorious finish. Of Mona. The race is coming down between these two. On the inside, McIntosh. Shirley on the outside. Oh, what a glorious finish toward the line. But also to Emmanuel Christian in there and Stella Maris Berger. Newman as well. And they sail toward the line. That athlete out there in lane 6, Bins at the moment. But never discount that athlete out there in lane 7. Oh, towards the line in lane 6. She's a marginal leader, but it has switched now to lane 4. Lannemans coming through to take it out there in lane 4. 23.90. Oh, looking superb. She has for company on the outside Logan Brown of Vaz, but she's out of it at the moment. The athlete in lane 6, McDonald. Down between these two. It is a Price on the inside looking superb. But ladies and gentlemen, this one is not over. Down to the wire they go. She's off and cruising out there alone in lane 3. And just a race between her and the clock. 22-1. In lane 5, Alia Young, Arden. Having no one to contend with and just jogs across, they'll take the minor places. But the athlete in lane 3, no stopping her competitor, 2:27. We look to the board for the flash time, 23:38. With Lannemans, of course, trying to negotiate a Biston through Jackson. But that athlete out there in lane 6 will take them across the line. Stand up and make note. But look at the athlete in lane 4. Henry of St. John's coming through. Athlete of Our Lady of the Angels was quick out of the blocks with less than 20 meters to run. He shuts it down. Gaze at the clock. Glorious finish. He's marginally in front. On the inside in lane 1 is Curlew of St. John's. But lane 6, James Telemaris, he has stolen the march. He has secured victory. 20. Purser is the one to catch with a chasing pack of 2 in lanes 3 and 4. Purser have left them in Adams. Not even at full throttle, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Adams. Just barely breaking a sweat in the afternoon breeze. Lindo is the one to catch. But keep your eyes also on Clayton of Bel Air out there in lane 7. But it might be too late to catch Lindo in lane 3. Kevin Morris, can he push him all the way? Morris it is. Brian towards the line. Oh! 5 meters. The athlete at the moment, it is Allen of Richmond Park. She's the one to catch. And coming Dandra Prep in the red, she's the one to catch. Her teammates cheering her on from stand side. Little trouble, or maybe. And Miller of Obiston Kinder will take them through the line. Finishing to Taylor of Reach Academy out there in lane 3. But Taylor of Reach Academy now surges to the front in lane 3. Taylor winning. On her inside though, Graham and Kindness seeking to close fast. But it's all over bar the shout. Holding on and pay attention to Johnson. Will run well all season and in cruise control, qualifying quite easily. 28-30. Graham of Mount St. Joseph on the outside. But the lady in the yellow in lane 3, Wagstaff. 20 there in lane 4, Allen. Shuts it down and creeps across the line. 20 going back in front. Oh my word. That athlete in lane 7, Walters. With a smooth. James in cruise control. He's tall. He's high stepping. He's from St. Peter and Paul. Drops his guard. He's the winner. 26-17. Is a flyer. Raphael Berg of Vaz. Oh my word. 26-68. He's the one to catch. And leads him across the line in. Towards the line, less than 30 meters to go. Mona have responded. What a glorious finish. 129.96. If you Mona seems large in charge. Bel Air with one final knock on the door, but it may be too late.
Henry on the outside, storming forward. Anthony now. And Navarro Gordon of Knox. Sent off. The man from St. Andrew is Allison. Young of St. Peter and Paul will take this one out of Allison. Traveling well. Wait. But now, Kitson. St. Peter and Paul with 2 in the final. Young. Oh, look at this chase down. St. Andrew Prep ahead of St. Peter and Paul. Eat that. Little Caesars, eat that. Lannemans, Woolmans, they make up the top 4. 54-64 from Mount St. Joseph. Idel, OLA, on the outside, Knox. Side, that looks to be St. Teresa. They're in 4th. Mona's calling an election is sure. 56-70. the Queens. Vaz, Belair, Mona, Glowell, St. Jago. Mad dash now. St. Peter and Paul trying to make up for lost ground. Can they do it? St. Andrew Prep, ECA. This one should be very quick. Woolman's with the win. 52-66. Their time, Lannemans and Williams Elite will be there. 51-13. Can they better that one? 56 Harris. Only the winner short to advance. And Mona, they have that distinction. 59-29. A flag is up. There could be some danger. We'll have to wait to see the final result. But look at Vaz. Look at the efficiency. This is fantastic engineering from Vaz. They have the pot covers, but they have the baton exchanges as well. And Vaz in charge of this one. Oh my, oh my. Vaz, after all the brilliance, the flag went up for them. That Canta, they storm now on the backstretch with Mount St. Joseph in their sight. Lannemans, the change is good. And they have the baton in hand. Mount St. Joseph, though, holding their own. Also Belair stepping forward. Lannemans, not the best of legs, the third leg. What can we have in the final leg? Mount St. Joseph and Lannemans. Lannemans stepping forward. Riley on anchor. Lannemans will go to the line in the lead. Lannemans, Mount St. Joseph, and Portmore mission conversation. But St. Andrew Prep and ECA, they are the teams to watch in this one. Can there be late drama? St. Andrew Prep in charge. They have the lead. ECA also there. St. Andrew Prep. ECA now on anchor. St. Andrew Prep way out in front. And what a performance it is. Can there be drama from Megan Price? She's storming forward. But St. Andrew Prep has this one covered. 58-91. Our Lady of the Angels now, well making up the stagger on the rest of the field. They travel in lane number 4, and they going for the top score. Our Lady of the Angels, Mullines Road, Burt's and company in their vicinity, but none in their vicinity here. Our Lady of the Angels in charge of this one. Woolmer's on the outside. OLA. Ole for OLA. Our Lady of the Angels to the line in front. Woolmer's from Richmond Park in that vicinity. They have the lead. Look at the advance in lane number 5. That's St. Peter and Paul. Lanneman. St. Peter and Paul. Mona. Through the hard way. But Lanneman, that could very well be Devon Dixon. Now with the baton on hand. Dixon, the man on anchor. A footballer as well. Driving through. St. Peter and Paul, they're making a move. Devon Dixon and Rashida Wade must be pleased. They've gone to the labor. Hope for military. We're working the things for them, but Vaz stopping well. Vaz in charge. And they're making this one look so much more easier at the end than at the start. Vaz in charge. Liberty, Portmore. And the other team left the chase. Vaz, Portmore, Liberty, and Belair. 56-4. Inside Emmanuel trying to make a move with the ball right in hand. Probably with the back pass over there. Could be dangerous for Richmond Park, you know. Trying to make a move and secure themselves a place in the final. Easy further inside. And the running travels well with that looks to be Our Lady of the Angels. Make that box. In second, that's not fully second, Oile in the win. Sinatra Prep, inching forward, but look at Belair. They have this one on the wraps at the moment. Belair in charge. Belair way out in front. The final change is good. Sinatra Prep and Voss and Williams Elite will have to chase. But the Fresh Prince, or perhaps the Fresh Princess of Belair, will go to the line. In charge of this one, Sinatra Prep and Vaz round out the other position. What a run they're having. It should be interesting, you know. Heidel, St. Peter and Paul, Lannemans, prominent teams, teams of renown, but it's Heidel that will make the change first. Ahead of St. Peter and Paul, Heidel with efficiency. Can there be some alacrity? Can there be a reversal of the order? St. Peter and Paul has this announcer on his feet. St. Peter and Paul, Lannemans, Heidel fading. St. Peter and Paul in purple. Purple power. For them. The second change is made for Stella Maris. What a change it was. Mona still in chase. So is Heidel. Those are the top three teams. And the rest of the field led by Alvernia trying to get in the conversation. Stella Maris make the final change over. Mona, Heidel. Going a different route is Heidel. But there's no catching Stella Maris. There will be no catching Stella Maris. Mona. Beyond Paul. 2 legs to go. They take the first leg well. St. Peter and Paul go. They are inching closer. They cut the deficit now. And they're in charge. Would you look at that? It's never too late for a shower of rain. Not that I want the rain today though. St. Peter and Paul. Ahead of St. Andrew. Williams Elite, and that's the lineup here. Is there late drama? Perhaps not. St. Peter and Paul in the majestic purple and white. Don Robin though, in charge at the moment. Don Robin, ahead of Belair, ahead of Voss. 4x1 action will come to a close with this one. And Don Robin in charge. Lannemans forming forward. Belair is there. Don Robin, look at the advance of Lannemans and Belair. You reckon that had this been just
the athlete out there in lane 4 moves to the front, and that is Allen of Richmond Park. Oh my word, Adizia Allen off to the races. She makes it look easy. 13:01 the flash time. Away they go, the first time of asking for this semi-final 2. Immediately the athlete there in the center of the track. Oh my word, look at lane 6 go from Arden. Christian Allen. Allen looking strong and comfortable and easy. Good start in the center of the track from William Lee to Wagstaff. Oh, look at Wagstaff go out there in lane 5, looking solid, but on the inside, oh my word, St. Andrews, 1374. Gabriel, away they go. Of course, Ricketts got a good start, so too Hunter. But look at Livermore, looking solid at this stage. Livermore of Wolmer's, easy does it, really jogging, shutting it down, coming across the line. 13.03 go, the fastest in qualifier. Lane 6, we look to Nathan Graham of Knox. He'd got 13.05 earlier on, and immediately searched to the front. Oh, he shuts it down. 13.05, asking in the center of the track. We look immediately to lane 4, Markland Small, Our Lady of the Angels. He surged it earlier, but look also to my word of Tracy, stepping forward. Tracy in lane 3, 13.51. And immediately we're seeing Vaz stepping on the gas immediately and looking solid. Look at Vaz go. Of course, the rest of the field chasing hard towards the line. To the center of the track, got up well. Out there in lane 4, Anastasia Riley of Lannemans, looking solid. Vaz for company on the inside, but Lannemans will take them across the line. 14.23. Well, that is Lindsay of Mount St. Joseph. But my word, looking strong also too. She takes him across the line, 14.56. And away they go, first time of asking. The athlete immediately out there in lane 5, looking well. That is Henry of St. John's Prep. Oh my word, and Vaz and Little Liberty looking good at this point. St. John. And away they. So a break at the start of Our Lady of the Angel. Heading the official winning time now of 14.24. And Dixon got second, 14.52. And out here immediately, we look to that athlete out there in lane 4, Our Lady of the Angel, John Andre Brown, looking solid on his inside, Lannemans Johnson. Johnson on the inside, oh my word, Johnson will hold on. 14.40, the athlete in lane 3, looking superb. Carrier Peart of Mount St. Joseph have left them in her shadows. What a great arm drive. Extremely good strike pattern. 14.62 from St. Catherine Knight. Got a good start. Looks down on her legs to ensure they're moving as quickly. And an eye coordination on the track. The race is against the clock. She takes him across the line in lane 6. The athlete of the center of the track looking at St. Peter and Paul. That is Lee Shan having a marginal lead. On her inside from Belair is Frit closing fast. This is Frit in the green and yellow from Belair to the line. In lane 5, 15.7. Oh my, look at Young go. He's quick, he's fast, he's determined, he's the winner. 14.76 for Young. A striking performance for the semi-final 2 of the boys 100 meters class 3 event. Keep your eyes on the battle in the center of the track. That's between Columbus, Stella Maris, and of course St. Andrew. But the athlete there in lane 3 got away. Nevada got, and that athlete out there in lane 6 looking good. That is Latti of Tomlinson Christian Academy. But look at St. Peter and Paul. Kitson go. Kitson is flying at the stage. Awesome run. 14.86. The Plant Park looking solid. Allen shutting it down at 170 meters. Now just cruise control to take her over the line. Allen, 27.74. Have a whole lot to ask at the moment. Leading the lady in lane 6. Allen looking strong from Arden. Looking comfortable. Closing fast from St. Andrew. Williamson out there in lane 7. 28.19. There in lane 4 is Aaron of Heidel seeking to close fast. Only Heidel might put her on any degree of pressure, but at the moment St. Peter and Paul Johnson is all over the track. He has only for company the athlete of Wolmer's, Oates, breathing down his neck on the outside, but they're left in his shadow, and Donovan Lee James just shutting it down now, glimpse across. Looking over his shoulders, dropping his arm, 26.40. Nathan Graham of Knox goes in chase. But at the moment, it's all about Imani Samuels of Heidel. He runs upright. He shuts it down. He's just cruising. Cruise control. He's the winner. 25-80. Look at Livermore from Woolmers. He's confident. He's supreme. Not even stepping on the gas. Just really motoring. Looking at the clock. Livermore. He's safe. 27-01. 100. And closing with just about 10 meters to run. Riley, 22.04. Anastasia Riley, lane 6 from Arden. Alia Young is solid in order of qualifiers thus far. Alia Young not even pushed all the way. At least, but securing victory here at 22 out there in lane 6. But also to Immaculate with McDonald. It's a battle between them. Towards the line, the athlete in lane 5 have Matthew J. Bryan of St. Peter and Paul. Oh, here comes Vaz through Levy. Levy pushing Bryan. Levy on the inside. Bryan on the outside. But St. Peter and Paul surviving. So the field might have swallowed him up. But out there in lane 6, looking well to Lindo. A battle in the center of the track. And they go towards the line, but the athlete out there in lane 7 from Obiston, Jean-Pierre. But the athlete in lane 6 is strong also. Emmanuel Purser of A Lady of the Angels. The rest of the pack seem to be pushing him all the way. But Purser holding on for victory in lane 6. 21-91. And away they go. First time of asking. The athlete of A Lady of the Angels, Small, got a good start. But on the inside from Avondale, Shirley. On the inside there in lane 1, Wellington. Emmanuel Christian Academy is work for Phillips of Our Lady of the Angels, but shooting to the front. Emmanuel Christian Academy's Ariat looking good to his Vaz. Wade looking good as Wade. Oh, awesome finish that time from Wade. 11.04. And away they go. First time of asking a loaded field. The athlete of Our Lady of the Angels, Small, looking strong, but on his inside from Idel Miller. Oh my word! 7 athletes facing the starter. Immediately, the athlete of Vaz got up well. Emmanuel Christian Academy Spacey in there as well. But keep your eye on Reed of St. Andrew on the inside. 10.61. It's a National Prep Schools Track and Field Championship from Kingston's National Stadium. Ole on the outside. Our Lady of the Angels. Flying like an angel. Out there in lane 2. Ole will hold on. 1:58.26. St. Peter and Paul got second with less than 70 meters to run. The battle is on for the minor places. Immaculate fighting to get back in it. Our Lady of the Angels in lane 5, running a storming race, hoping to reel in Vaz. Emmanuel Christian Academy. Can OLA respond? Maybe not. Vaz pulling away and extending the lead all the time. A glorious run from Vaz, 1:53.51. OLA 33.53 set by Vaz earlier. Could Heidel better that time? We look to the clock. 1:50.45. Mona holding on to second. William Elite Academy. Paul is stout. A battle is on. Perhaps for second. St. Peter and Paul winning it. 1:51.72. St. Andrew holding on to second. And St. Catherine grabbing third. Holding on. Mona. Here comes Vaz with one final flurry. Vaz seeming interesting to push it all away. But Mona will hold on. 1:56.55. All yours, Mrs. Sato. And away they go. A solid start for the man in the center of the track from St. Peter and Paul. Looking good is Young. He searches the front. Carries his teammate Kitson with him. It could be a 1-2 for St. Peter and Paul. Kitson on the outside. Young on the inside. St. Peter and Paul. And away they go. There's a quick start to the center of the track. This lady standing beside Vaz, Riley of Lannemans, looking sharp, but Vaz has stepped on the accelerator on the outside. Riley seeming to closing fast of Little. Oh, 13. And away they go this time. The battle may come down between the athlete of Vaz, Zane, Joshua May, looking solid at the stage, but on the inside for company from Lanneman is Johnson. Johnson coming fast, but Zane, Joshua May have struck gold for Vaz. 13-7. Right away we look to lane 4 with the athlete from Richmond Park, the fastest in qualifier. She shoots to the front. That is Allen of Richmond Park. Look at her go, recognizing the danger. Toward the line. A glorious finish, a glorious goal. And away they go. First time of asking. There's no trouble. We look to Livermore immediately. On Livermore's outside though, it's Graham pushing fast. But this is Livermore for Wolmers. Holding on. Livermore 12-78. Ladies and Donovan Lee James. Does Miller have something in the tank to come back? It might be a little too late. Donovan Lee James is stronger, is faster, is better. 56-72, the flash time. Miller will be second. And a battle for third. To the front out there in lane 5. That is Johnson. 43-87 qualifying and looking solid. Oh, look at Johnson go. With less than 30 meters to go. She's the one to catch. And the rest of the chasing pack try to come forward. But Johnson of St. Peter and Paul, 35-18. So away they go, first time of asking. Safia Little of Vaz got up well and she shoots to the front. The rest of the field is left in her wake. 8.82 seconds, the record is safe. We look to Zane Joshua May in lane 5. Of course, he did well earlier on in the previous 2 days of the championship. That's a brilliant start, and Vaz Zane Joshua May took some time to get into his running, but eventually moved through to win it. Lanneman. Thanks so much, Ricardo. Of course, a special time though to say thanks to our sponsors. Grace, Little Caesars, Sunshine Snacks, Rainbow Awnings, Pytech, DigiView Security, MK Trophies, Kisco. Thanks of 98. We'll wait to see how this one will pan out. The Class 3 girls 50 meters final. And away they go. A great start there for the athlete out in lane 6. Peart looking good. Peart will bring them across the line. 7.6. Mount St. Joseph. Troy Marshall Heidel in 2. Navarro Gordon Knox in 3. Neri Kitson, St. Peter and Paul 4. LeBron Latte, Tomlinson Christian Academy in 5. St. Peter and Paul's Lucas Young in 6. And away they go. In the center of the track, we're looking St. Peter and Paul, Kitson. 1-2 for them. On the outside though, it was Young. So Young. Immediately in the center of the track, we're looking at Richmond Park Allen looking strong as they make the turn for home. Allen it is, looking comfortable. My goodness, Alzelia Allen of Richmond Park out there in lane 5, leaving the rest of the pack. Johnson of St. Peter and Paul hoping to come forward, but it will be a little too late. 27:58 the flash time. For more left back out there in second place at the moment. Idols and Samuels seeking to push James all the way. James holding on, less than 30 meters to run, and James runs upright. He's strong, he's superb, he's the winner. 25:83, surviving that duel with Imani Samuels of Hydel. Good off the corner, but in the center of the track in lane 4, McDonald of Immaculate really looking good. She's in front. It's far from over. Out there, Riley seeking to come back. Riley in lane 7. Riley of Lannemans will hold on. Anastasia Riley, 22:37 of Lannemans, a flash time for her. Reed, 22:35. That athlete out there in lane 4, Chevenese Ricketts, looking solid in the center of the track. Thompson from Hope Valley. So it is Thompson of Hope Valley seizing the initiative and shutting it down at approximately 5 meters to the line. 17.32 seconds, the flash time. So away they go for this Special Olympics, boys. Christian in 1, looking solid at this stage, but out there in lane 8, Naim Minot. So Minot is serious, whoa! And Minot pulls away from the rest of the pack. Out there in lane 5, it is, of course, Mount St. Joseph looking solid. On their outside is Hydel. Mount St. Joseph dashes to the front. Hydel have some work to do. But St. Andrew Prep coming through now, storming through. But Mount St. Joseph hold on. St. Andrew Prep is second. 54:13 the flash time for Mount St. Joseph. Look to Lannemans out there in lane 3. Well, at the center of the track is Heidel. Heidel looking solid. Oh gosh, Heidel, a big lead. Can Livermore of Wilmers reel him in? Maybe not. Maybe not. Holding on in lane 5. Heidel gets there. 51 100 meters for the Class 2 girls next on track. But in between that, they'll be having the father's race. We're looking at 3 competitors who have reported to the start. Immaculate looking good, but they come now to make that final changeover. And in lane 7, Mona looking solid at the stage. Here comes St. Andrew out there in lane 6. St. Andrew trying to seize the advantage, pushing it all the way. St. Andrew in full red, looking good at this time. May have spotted blood. Mount St. Joseph out in lane 8. St. Andrew have landed. This is the father's race on track. So 10 competitors for this one. And a good start for the athlete out there in lane 3. He's a seasoned campaigner, looks across, but the man out there in lane 7. So away they go, first time of asking, and there's a break at the start. They have been recalled. Also getting into the fray, Emmanuel Christian Academy is there as well, but they make that final exchange, and in the center of the track, out there in lane 5, Our Lady of the Angels, virtually out of nowhere. Vaz on the outside. Can Vaz press them? Our Lady of the Angels holding on. OLA holding on. Vaz, St. Peter and Paul. Our Lady of the Angels. 54.83. Inside St. Patrick's, going about their business and seem interested now in pushing the advantage. But it is Windward Road leading at this juncture. They make the exchange first. Here is St. Patrick's now on the inside. Windward Road in trouble. St. Patrick's coming through to take it over with 50 meters to run. St. Patrick's looking good in the blue and white. St. Patrick's will lead them home. Windward Road will be second, and out there in lane 6, so impressive. They won this at the Central Champs at GC Foster College several weeks ago. And here they are to parade their skills once again with less than 100 meters to run. This is Southborough. Oh, sweet running from Southborough. He nailed it. 49.52. 49.50 back in the fray. Out there in lane 2 and looking comfortable too is St. Andrew Prep. But it is Our Lady of the Angels out there in lane 7. Here comes Belair storming back. My goodness, look at Belair. Belair is solid. Belair is strong in the national colors. Belair holding on for victory in lane 5. 1:03.37. And St. Peter and Paul. St. Peter and Paul in lane 4 is solid at the stage. They lead coming out of the final exchange with less than 90 meters to run. St. Peter and Paul, the champion in waiting, making a huge statement. This is glorious. This is fantastic. This is awesome. This is good running. Great sprinting. Great rivalry. This is the JISA Prep Champs on MillerVision. Peter and Paul. This one is not over. St. Peter and Paul on the outside. Emmanuel Christian Academy on the inside. What a glorious run. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your tickets. Could the record be in trouble? 1:48.26. St. Peter and Paul. Heidel is second. OLA holding on to third with Mona. 1:55 into the contest. They lead. St. Peter and Paul second. Heidel is third. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone here at the National Stadium will have to stand and pay attention. Look at Heidel storming back. St. Andrew Prep in trouble. Heidel storming back. Heidel, St. Peter and Paul. What a